Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Final Fantasy Tactics playthrough series. It is great to be here and I hope you're doing well today, my friends. So what do we have on the agenda today? Well, I've got a special episode planned for you and then we'll be tackling Limberry Castle. That's right, Limberry. So this is one of my favorite sequences of battles, if you will. And Limberry Castle is cool because you can get a lot of rare and missable things. Now this is not a completionist run. I don't have time to poach all of these creatures for all of the rare drops. I just don't have time for that. However, there are missable things in Limberry, and I do intend to get them. So without further ado, I think we're ready to just hop right on in. We can start with a missable skill in the very first battle, and I'll walk you through that. So let's go. So at the gates of Limberry Castle, you bet. So let's assemble the team. Let's call the team together here. So we have Ramza, and you're probably noticing right away, why is he a squire? Well, that is going to sort of play into something missable that I kind of referenced in my intro there. And we'll get into that real shortly. But otherwise, nothing crazy here, my friends. We have Colden, we have Rivaldi, we have Roxy, and we have Stouty. Let's go. And I do kind of anticipate this being somewhat of a long episode, so I'm going to try to move quickly with conviction. I'm also going to cut out some of the, party organization tasks, because we're going to want to switch our party between this battle and the next one for sure. So here we are. We arrive at the gates of Limberry Castle. It looks kind of deserted though, doesn't it? Nobody here. Are these ruins really deserted? The entrance is open. Something's not right. This feels like the time I faced Quecklane and Ivalice. Lady's voice. Welcome to Limberry Castle. And of course, it's the familiar assassin lady that usually hangs out with Elmdor. Celia, we've been waiting for you. Lady's voice. We have a warm welcome for you. These two are kind of creepy, aren't they? We'll burn you to death, so don't run away, says the lead. And we've been warned, and darn, a trap, says Ramza. Well, yeah, I mean, this had trap written all over it, to be honest. Like, this definitely was a trap. This was a trap from the first time you were invited to Limberry Castle. So our task here is to defeat all enemies, and you see these unique guys here. So you don't really battle these guys too much, but these are the panda. Okay, and this is a special sort of monster class. It's a monster with sharp nails and huge horns, stands on two legs with a long, slender tail. Has counter ability, short charge, innate, ignore heights, and it cannot enter water. So a pretty formidable foe, has very strong AoE spells. And then, of course, we have, the trademark assassins of Elmdor, right? Lead and Celia. Nothing really changed here. I'm not going to try to hang around and steal stuff from them. It's all gear that you can get in the shop, but what we want from one of these assassins is something quite special. And it's special for Ramza. So what I'm going to do here, my friends, is, so Ramza starts up front. He is equipped appropriately. You're probably like, why does he have the red hood? Well, that plays into the strategy. And essentially what we want to do is we want to bait out a special skill, right? So in the use hand skill set, there's a special skill. It's called ULTIMA, okay? And that is actually the ultimate skill of Ramza, believe it or not. Now, to learn it, you have to be a squire as Ramza, and then you have to get hit by it and survive. However, they're kind of finicky, these assassins, right? And they don't always use the skill. So what we want to do is we want to bait it out. And we can bait it out by basically having it an attack that, namely Celia here, can cast on Ramza and kill him with it. Now, you're probably like, well, you can't die, otherwise you won't learn it. You're right. We have another strategy to sort of, block some of the damage. So you're going to see this in effect here if everything goes well. But first and foremost, we do have Roxy, Transparent, and Hasted. So let's go. Yeah, we're going to be learning some Ultima here today if all goes right. So here's Ramza. What I simply want to do is just stay in place with him because, like I said, we're trying to bait out an attack. So I do have the Scream command, a very, very strong skill. That'll get the stats all nice and beast it up. We're just going to wait in place right here. So if you don't get Ultima in this particular battle, you do have a chance to get it in the next battle. I won't ruin that for you, of course, but you do have a chance to get it in the next battle. So all is not lost if you don't manage to secure it in this first battle here. However, it's much easier to do so in this particular battle, and that's because it's just less of a threatening fight. So let's see if we can just take out these pandas here. Roxy bringing down some holy magic, a holy explosion, if you will. So holy and explosion, kabam. 222, must have decent faith on that panda there. And we got Colvin, our trusty ninja. Let's just get him up on the helm. And Celia, so let's see. Okay, so that is a good indicator right there, my friends. An area spell that is charged, right? Most of these assassin techniques are, there's no charge time to them. But if you see an assassin charging with an area spell, it's likely the one that you want. So things are going well so far, that is. And I'm tempted to just give lead here, Lede, a giant poke with the javelin. However, if we kill her, the battle actually ends. So we need her to stay on the field and upright. So let's see if we can... Well, actually, we have Steel on. Okay, I was thinking we had Punch Art. That's alright. Let's just wait here. We got Fire 4 coming down from Stouty. And you see the very strong skills of the assassin, right? Stop Bracelet simply kills your soldier, right? Now we have Ramza. We know he's being targeted by... And we can actually check. It's by the Ultima spell. That is absolutely what you want. That is perfect. And I do believe he can get out of there with 1 HP remaining. However, I don't like skating that close to death. We want him to survive. So I will use Draw Out and Kaiomori, which will give him Shell, which will help, shield some of the damage from a very strong spell in Ultima. And then we're probably going to get some flack from this Apanda here. However, let's hope Ultima goes first, and then his attack goes second. That way we can secure the skill. But we're going to find out here, my friends. So one thing that I didn't think about is Roxy is the one with the white magic, right? She's got the healing skills. So, let me check to make sure I got Punch Art on Colden. I do. Okay, good. Alright, Stouty. Can we take this guy out before he does something silly? Alright, so Ultima's going next. This will do 181. Let's hit him with the fire too. Alright, so here we go, Ultima. Very cool spell animation. It's got good range, good charge time. It's a really useful skill. And then upon getting hit as a squire by Ramza in Chapter 4, you have the opportunity to learn Ultima. And of course we want to, so we're going to press yes. And now Ultima is part of our move set in the Guts move tree here under Squire. And as you can see, Ramza is now a Master Squire. So that is his hidden ability. So Ramza has finally mastered his final job, if you will. Or his unique job, I should say. So I could hang around and kill these pandas. I don't necessarily have to. I think what I want to do is... Let's just take out these assassin ladies. And let's get on into the next fight. So you see, all you have to do is kill one, and then they flee. If you want your dear sister back, be brave and enter. Well, that is what we intend to do. We'll be waiting inside. Hurry up. And hurry up we will, my friends. Ultima. So like I said, if you don't get Ultima there is an opportunity in the next fight where you're surely going to see Celia and Lead again, right? They're going to have some more company with them, and like I said, it's easiest to simply just get it in the first fight. You can set up a similar strategy to mine, although your results might vary just a little bit. It depends on, Ramza's faith and level and equipment and HP and all that stuff. But try to bait Ultima out of the initial assassin. Seems to work really well. So here we go, Elmdor. Velas and Quecklin are both gone. We're the only ones alive now. Adramelk's caught in the loophole. Don't worry about him. He'll soon be summoned to the other side. Did they find a suitable body for him? Yes, the Zodiac Stone chose one. Just as they chose us, the stones will choose the body. Really? Now we have to bring back Bloody Angel using the ultimate power. Then even without the stones or a suitable body, we can come and go at will. Did they find a good body for Angel? Don't tell me it's that girl. There's only one body suitable for Angel. That girl. Now we must find the way to the Dead City. He's here. I lured him into the castle. What shall I do with him? I've been waiting for you, Ramza. Payback time for what happened at Ivalice. Be careful, he's strong. He even beat Ivalice. That's right, we did. Don't worry about me. Let me handle it. Go find the way to the Dead City. Okay, be careful. I do like Elmdor. I mean, he's evil for sure. He definitely is. A little creepy too. But I do like him. Reminds me of Sephiroth. Alright, I'm going. So there's definitely a bit of foreshadowing into our next opponent here, my friends. So let's go ahead and get a save at Limberry Castle here, and then we pop into our formation screen. Now I am going to be making some wholesale changes here. We're going to be changing up a lot of things, and I'm going to do that off camera. So I'll patch you right back in after I'm done making those changes. We'll quickly review the changes that have been made, and then we'll get on into one of the most iconic fights in the game where there's all kinds of fun stuff to do, missable things as well that need to be stolen. So let's go. Be right back. Alright, my friends, we are back. The team is assembled and we're ready to go. So real quickly, we have Colvin, the dual-wielding battle skill ninja with 108 gems. We have Roxy, the time mage rocking white magic, short charge, and of course the 108 gems. We have Rivaldi, our stealing extraordinaire, right? Punch art as a secondary, speed save as well to keep the speed high, flash hat, and equip armor with some crystal mail for a little extra HP. We have Ramza, who is going into this as a squire, white magic as a secondary, blade grasp, and of course the 108 gems, Excalibur as well for haste. And then we have Stouty, the wizard, rocking white magic as well, short charge, light robe for a little more HP and MP, and 108 gems. And why do we want the 108 gems, my friends? Well, we don't take too kindly, and we don't keep kindly with vampires. So let's go. Hopping on into definitely one of the most iconic fights in this game. So let's get the team on the field here, and basically what we want to do is, well, first we have to see kind of how things shake out for sure. It's not an easy fight by any stretch. However, there's a lot of incentive in this fight to sort of hang around. And what I mean by that is there's some gear to steal, as evidenced by our thief, right? So here we go. We have Elmdor, Celia, and Lead. It's payback time for all the disgrace from Ivalice Castle. Alma, where's my sister? Where is she? You'll have to beat me to find out. Well, let's go, Elmdor. Let's go. Defeat Elmdor is the win condition here. That means his assassins can be killed, and it's not an easy way out of the battle, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I do think we pair up pretty well. However, Elmdor is quite powerful. He is an Arc Knight, as he was before. Holy Knight who follows God's word. His sword spirit releases a spirit wave from within the sword. However, he has a bit extra abilities and equipment. So the first thing you might notice is, wow, look at this Genji kit. That is right, my friends. The full Genji kits come stock on Elmdor here. And it's our mission to steal every last piece of it, including the Masamune, which is, again, a super rare sword. I believe this is the only place you get it. I know you can't find it in the deep dungeon. Maybe you can get it by way of catch, but a beautifully designed sword and case, masterpiece of a famous sword maker, 18 attack power, absolutely tremendous. We have the Genji shield up next, black foreign made shield made of steel with a unique shape, 43 physical. The Genji helmet, black foreign helmet made of steel with a unique shape, 130 HP. Genji armor, black foreign armor firmly protects the abdomen, HP 150. And then probably the best accessory in the game, the Genji gauntlets. Crimson Foreign Gauntlet, physical and magic +2. So what an amazing set of gear he has here, right? So we want to steal it all. However, that is challenging because he does have Blade Grasp, right? That is going to make our stealing percentage very, very low. So it's kind of a battle of attrition. We do have to stay alive so we can get as many attempts at stealing as possible. We do want to raise the speed of our thief to increase our steal rate. And we also got to watch out for Elmdor. His sword spirit skills are very strong. He also has Blood Suck. So without the 108 gems, this will completely consume your team. They will all be vampires within about 10 turns. So you got to watch out for that skill there. The 108 gems does nullify it. And then he has teleport too, which means he can literally go anywhere on the map at all. Doesn't matter his move or anything. He can teleport right behind you, Blood Suck you, and then you're down. So it's really difficult if you come into this fight unprepared to come away with the goods, right? The Masamune and the Genji gear. Everything else is pretty much stock. I think we can take out these assassins as quickly as possible. That's a pretty important task as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost up Rivaldi's speed as high as possible, because like I said, it does help you steal things better. And do let me know in the comments section if you know some other techniques or tactics to sort of, free Elmdor of his prized Genji gear with more ease. This is the way I've kind of done it over the years, and it's worked, but, of course, you do have to arduously steal everything, which can certainly take some time. And then the idea behind the ninja here is, we have the battle skill available, so we can try to break his speed to lower his speed, increase our speed, right? And then just get more repetitions on that steal. That's what it's all about. Got plenty of support, plenty of healing to kind of back us up and keep our units upright, so I'm not too worried about staying alive. However, as we know, Elmdor is quite strong. So here we go. We got the familiar Muramasa. And that is going to get 3 of our units. What kind of damage is it doing, though? 162. All right. So a pretty hefty hit. But that speed save does proc off, which is a good start for us. Assassin Lady is going to come up and probably just stop Bracelet. Yep. So it's hard to avoid. It's hard to avoid that. I mean, you can put on gear that prevents dead, right? But unfortunately, I needed the Crystal Mail for a little extra HP. So let's see if we can just bring Rivaldi right back up. 69% revival rates. I think I'll take my chances with that. And I think it will take us just a little bit of time to kind of get stabilized here. I think I can probably make these assassins my early target. So Stouty. Let's see. A little flare happy Stouty. 381, that's a hefty hit. We'll take it. Then we got Ramza. So let's see. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Let's get some healing. Let's hope Raze hits here. Let's go. Come on, hit. Alright, very nice. Rivaldi is back up. Here comes the Thermonuclear Blast in Flare. 381. It should at least take her out of the battle. And then we actually might get a steal attempt here. So Colden. I think Colden needs to take this gal out. Alright. So she's down. Celia. And she teleports away. However, maybe, just maybe, the flesh has just been stripped away and she reveals her true form. It's hard to say for sure. Alright, so let's get a steal attempt here, my friends. Let's kind of see what percentages we're working with here. So 12% for a weapon steal. Armor is going to be 14%. Accessory, 15%. Let's go with the accessory. Let's go. Hey, we got it. First time. Genji Gauntlet is ours. Very, very nice. 15%. I think the game's giving me a little bit of retribution and payback for all the times I got, I was on the unfortunate end of a 95% chance to hit, right? The game's paying me back a little bit. Well, this is a good time to pay me back, game. Thanks. So let's keep yelling, Rivaldi. Let's get that speed sky high. And we should see the steal percentages increase. Elmdor is without his Genji Gauntlet now. So let's see if this affects his damage at all. It should. Maybe a little bit. 162. Yeah, 126 now. Death sentence has been put on Stouty. Okay. Well, good thing we have plenty of white magic users to sort of just bring them right on back. But we do have an assassin at large, and what's she going to do? She's going to Shadow Stitch. I always really like the assassin skill set. It's so OP. It really is. Like 100% stop. 100% dead? Like, are you kidding me? Let's see. Short charge. Holy. Looks like our foe here is immune to holy damage. Interesting. Let's see. We could do quick on Rivaldi. That's an option. Otherwise, we could heal up. Nope, don't wait. All right, let's see. So we can get a Cure 3. So why don't we do this? Stouty's going next, right? He is. So let's get a Cure 3 down right here. Let's move Stouty over. How about Flare? 381. That's a little excessive, especially for the magic cost. How about Fire 3? 248. So that's not going to quite do enough. Alright, let's just flare him. Let's get some healing down. Got some more stuff to steal. Let's go. Alright, Rivaldi. He's got plenty of move. He's got move for days. But yeah, we would have some vampires on the field by now if we didn't have the 108 gems. So highly recommend using the 108 gems accessory in this particular fight. 9% on the helmet steal from the side. 7% on the weapon. Yikes. I mean, I guess let's go with the helmet. And guarded by way of Blade Grasp. Alright, let's get a yell. Nothing crazy here, my friends. This is the formula. Alright, so Flare coming down to destroy the demon form of Celia for good. Lay her to rest. Elmdor, what are you going to do now? He's going to stay in close and personal. I mean, he's going to be doing Muramasa all day if we keep our units bunched up like this. And he breaks the Muramasa, not to be confused with the Masamune, right? Muramasa. Well, that's alright. He's got unlimited of those, I'm sure. So let's see if we can maybe get haste on Rivaldi. 77% chance. We'll try it out. Missed. Not good. Alright, let's see if we can get that helmet. Let's go. I mean, ideally, you get behind him, right? She's gonna stop bracelet him. Yep, that's what they do. They stitch your shadow to the floor and then stop your bracelet, whatever that means. Alright, so we have Ramza here. Do I heal? That's an opportunity. Or do we look at maybe ULTIMA? She's got 413 HP, which is a pretty huge amount. What does ULTIMA do, though? 327. That is a pretty giant hit. Let's go ahead and do that. Stouty, how about you be our healer? Coming down, Ramza's ultimate skill, the ULTIMA. Very simple animation, but very strong. Look at that healing on Ramza, 516. Alright, so we're going to have to get Rivaldi up. So what we don't want to happen is for Roxy to fall. However, instead of stealing, we could punch out Revive here. I think that's what I'm going to do. 79%, let's go. Alright, we got it. And let's see if we can get a speed break. Speed break. 20%. Better than nothing. Alright, very nice. Got him once. And Ramza here. By the way, Ultima. Magic damages with absolute energy. Range 4, effect 2, vertical 1. Cost 10 MP. Very, very good skill, especially if you built Ramza, to be a spellcaster throughout the game. However, she's going to be going, yeah. She's going to be going. Do I maybe just melee attack her? Does Isuna... Does that cure death sentence? It does not. Okay. Let's do a little bit of physical. He's got the Excalibur. Not bad for a career spell user, I'll tell ya. And predictably, her corporeal form sheds away and reveals the demon inside, doesn't it? Alright, let's see. So we have Elmdor going next. He is going to undoubtedly use Muramasa. So I think what I should do is, let's see if we can get a haste on Rivaldi, because we need him doing work, right? We need him doing work. Alright, very nice. Very nice. And here's Elmdor. Who's he going to target? He might target Roxy, actually. Nope. He's going to stay nice and local. Summon all ghosts of the sword. Attack Muramasa. He keeps it nice and local, however, he gets our 2 highest HP units. Granted, one was brought back by way of Punch Art Revive, so didn't have much life to really work with. But we do get the backside here for a steal opportunity. Too sweet to turn down for sure. So let's go ahead and let's try stealing that weapon. 13%. Let's go. Masamune, come on. Alright, so Stouty's down. Let's see. Okay, 210. I'd like to get this guy out of here. 327. I think I will. Alright, Rivaldi. Let's go for the helmet. 16%. Let's go. Roxy coming back down. Let's see. Raise 2 is range of 4. Alright, Stouty. Coming back. 88%. Ultima, just bam. Little highly energetic explosion, right? Love me some Ultima. Alright, helmets. Yes. Let's go. Alright, Stouty's coming back, so let's go ahead and get... Okay, got Elmdor going next. Let's space our units out so his Muramasa is much less effective. I think stealing that gauntlet early was pretty key. Okay, so Roxy does go down. That's alright. How's Ramza's MP looking? He's got enough for several more raises, which is great. Never said Elmdor was a walk in the park. Very much isn't. If you want to do this battle correctly and get everything, right? I mean, when I play this game, I play it in a way that I just feel compelled to get everything. So it would really bother me to just leave the Genji gear behind, right? Just can't do it. So persistence will pay off. I think anybody that's done this fight before knows what I'm talking about. Alright, Ramza. Got Elmdor going. got plenty of MP yet. Let's get the helmet. Let's go. So do I go for the break or do I go for a punch art revive? If I revive, he'll just Muramasa right here, right? In fact, he's probably going to do that anyways. But if we can get his speed down even more. All these low percent hits. If we can get his speed down just a little bit more, I think we can just go with a lot more frequency. Because what's Rivaldi doing? Like, he's going, what? 3 times to Elmdor's 1? Now maybe 4 with the speed increase there, with the speed save. However, he's going to have the tendency to run. Stealing from the front really isn't a great idea. Let's get the revive. We missed. Of course. Alright, so haste is off. Would like to get that reapplied. Alright, Roxy's back up. Could really use a nice little heal. So I'll move right here. Okay, raise 2 coming in. The team is back upright. Could also use some chakra to restore some MP as well. Kind of running low on that just a little bit. So let's see. The turn sequence. Got Stouty, Ramza, Rivaldi. So let's hit him from the front here. Let's do a speed break. There we go. That was a big hit there. Huge hit. Alright, so the Assassin Spirit has turned into a crystal. And this is great for Stouty. So let's get a Cure 3 on Roxy. Let's grab this crystal for MP. You bet. Alright, let's give him a yell. Got another shot at a steal here. Hey, we got it. Genji helmet. Alright, perfect. Lovely, lovely stuff. Just a few more things to go, my friends. Alright, Elmdor is going to, what, just Muramasa in place? Now he's going to get 3 for 1 here, looks like. And down goes Rivaldi. So that's not very good. Let's do a conventional raise to get him back up. Alright, good deal. Let's see. So Rivaldi be going real soon here. Got a crystal coming eventually. We also have Colden coming too. So let's do this. Panel. Genji shield blocks the blow. But what we really need is the thief on the back. So let's go for the armor next. Either that or the Masamune. Let's see what's that stealing at. 14%. I like it. Alright, let's see. How's Roxy doing on HP? Full. So everybody's going to be full. See if we can get some shell on our units. Maybe it makes Masamune do, or sorry, Muramasa do a little less damage. I guess we'll have to find out. I need to spend less time healing and more time yelling and stealing, right? Alright, Gear 3 coming down. Alright, excellent. Excellent. Ramza, yell Rivaldi. Tell him to hurry up and get better at stealing. Let's go ahead and get some haste down on the field. Alright, so far so good. Let's go ahead and break that speed again. Or not. Let's steal the weapon. Let's go. 14%. Just gotta keep going. Gotta keep trying. More reps, right? I think what it is if we could find a way to lower his brave, it might not be able to be lowered, but that's why we have such poor luck stealing, because his brave is, you know, super high and he has Blade Grasp. However, we did gain a percentage point there with that speed increase. So it's got something to do with it for sure. Alright, Elmdor, yeah, he's not going to be able to resist this. In fact, this is ideal, right? Get all 5 in one hit. And Stouty is confused. That's a little scary. Let's hope he's not going next. He is going soon. Alright, 128. Let's see if we can find something that is less than lethal. How about a Shuriken? Dragon Spirit, Stouty? No? Alright. Give me that Muramasa. Or that Masamune. Get those two mixed up sometimes. Alright, so, no crystal. Instead, it's a treasure chest. Let's go ahead and get a cure on the field. Let's give a yell to our thief. You bet. Let's keep getting that steal percentage up. Let's keep trying to break his speed. In fact, what is his speed at? 6. Okay. Just a little bit more HP. Let's get it. Not that time. Cure 3. Let's go. Cure 2. I think I'm going to start using the speed function just a little bit. Just to help with video length, right? Because we still have our work cut out for us. There we go. We do hit with another speed break. Tremendous. Let's see if this affects the percentage. Nope, still 15. Better than 14. And even better yet, the 9% chance that we had at the beginning of the battle. All right. Keep getting that speed up. Let's keep going. In fact, Stouty, he'd be able to get that speed up too. Speed save, right? Super useful skill. For all thieves. There we go. Masamune, let's go. We got it. We're up to 16% chance to steal as well. So you see our percent to steal just slowly is climbing. So now we have a suit of armor. A very appealing suit of armor. And of course a shield left. Let's go. So let's go with the armor next. 17%. I like my chances. Try to speed things up a little bit here, my friends. Armor, let's go. Let's get it. 18% now. Much better. I mean, it's steadily climbing. So you can see how speed affects steal rate, right? Obviously, it's made a little more challenging because Elmdor has the blade grasp, but we're doing good things here, my friends. And in fact, Elmdor just isn't getting a turn at all. Okay, speed save does not proc off there. What is his speed at? It's at 25. 25 speed. Alright, let's get it. Genji armor, come on. Alright, +1 speed. In fact, when is Elmdor even going? Echo Crest, that's inspiring. I feel like he hasn't had a turn in many, many turns. Okay, so he's going soon here. So let's see if we can get a speed break. There we go. I believe he is at 1 speed now. I'm going to move my units back out of the bunch. Speed save, there we go. Let's get that armor, come on. 18%, let's go. Not quite. Okay, so he's going real soon here. Let's get it. There we go. Genji armor. Oh, yeah. You love to see it, folks. You love to see it. All right, what are you going to do now, Elmdor? What are we doing? Alright, goes behind our weaker spellcasting units. And interestingly enough, you see that animation there? He doesn't have a sword to hold above his head, so instead kind of a generic sword goes out in front of him. That is interesting. I don't think I've realized that before is what I'm trying to say. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, so Rivaldi has to have something like 30 speed by now. So let's get this shield and let's get on to the next. What do you say? Let's go. 18%. Come on, Elmdor. You know that you just can't hang with us. Alright, so he blocks with the only armament he has left, and that is, of course, the shield that we're trying to steal. Alright, we got it. And my friends, that is how you secure yourself a full set of Genji gear. Do not leave this battle without it. And once you have it in your possession, go ahead and flare him. You see that he's not quite as strong without his, super high-end armor, right? Stouty, do the honors for me, my friend. Let's go. So a lot can go wrong in this fight, right? You can come in here without the 108 gems. It's going to cause a lot of problems. All your guys will be vampires. And it's just a plague that spreads, right? So that's something that can certainly go wrong. You can let the assassins run rampant on you. That obviously causes problems as well with their ability to quickly dispatch of all foes in short order, right? So that's another thing that can go wrong. However, if you can get this fight under control, and feel free to mimic my strategy right here if you like. But if you can get this battle under control, you can secure yourself a full set of one of the most awesome armors in the game and get out on the side of victory. So Elmdor says, "Ugh, you're strong. I thought you'd be strong, but with this body, I can't seem to." And he's gone. Underground, come down. Your sister is there. You're not getting away. This battle is complete. All right. So I think what we're going to do here, my friends, is we're definitely going to save it. This episode is running pretty long as I expected. However, I think it's a good and fitting spot to end the current episode here. And the reason I say that is because, we'll be approaching the 1 hour mark if we go and face the final battle here in Limberry Castle. Which, that's a little long. And secondly, I think this video can serve as a demonstration for those of you that want to learn how to use ULTIMA and get some of the best and most rare armor in the game, the Genji gear. So if we take a quick peek at our nice item list here, you see, my friends, Genji shield, Masamune. We have the Genji helmet, which just looks awesome. I mean, this one just jumps out to me as just one of the coolest looking helmets in the game, if not the coolest, for sure. And you stack that up to the crystal helmet, right? 130 HP compared to 120. The Genji armor, however, 150 HP. Even better than that of the Reflect Mail. And of course, the Reflect Mail, gives you always reflects. Not great when you have such heavy reliance on spellcasters. So a tremendous piece of armor there as well. And then the Genji Gauntlet. +2 and +2. Just amazing. Amazing stuff. So with that said, my friends, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I sure hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give the video a like. Would really appreciate that. Please become a subscriber to the channel if you want to continue to follow along with the Final Fantasy Tactics playthrough series here. We are taking this in a casual fashion all the way to the end. That includes all the way through the deep dungeon and through the remaining side quest, right? So if you look at our team comp here, there's a certain character that's missing. He is summoned into the world. We just basically have to get through a few more story fights before we can actually recruit him. So we'll be doing that. And yeah, like I said, through the deep dungeon and the end game. So if you want to stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Like I said, we're kind of playing this one in a casual fashion, but it's my favorite game of all time, and I intend to complete it fully. So with that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks again so much for your viewership. I really do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.